Let's talk about a field so powerful that entire economies literally depend on it. Yet for some reason, most of us still think it's, well, just about taxes. We're diving into accounting, and trust me, by the end of this, you're going to see it in a whole new light.
Yeah, let's just get this out of the way right now. When you hear the word accountant, what do you picture? Probably someone hunched over a mountain of receipts in April, right? You're not alone, but that's like saying a chef's only job is to put salt on the fries. It's just a tiny, tiny piece of a much bigger puzzle.
And that's our promise for today. We're going to pull back the curtain on this, honestly, kind of mysterious world where numbers tell these incredible stories, and where Microsoft Excel isn't just a program, it's basically a way of life. To really get what accounting is all about, we have to go back. I mean, way, way back. Because this wasn't invented in some stuffy office building 100 years ago. Nope. Its roots are ancient and surprisingly entertaining.
Just look at this journey. It all kicks off 5,000 years ago in Mesopotamia. We're talking about ledgers for tracking goats, grain, and yeah, who borrowed whose camel. That's the original "let me check the receipts." Then boom, we're in Renaissance Italy, where double-entry bookkeeping is born, a system that, by the way, still powers global finance. The 20th century, of course, gave us the empire that is Microsoft Excel. And today, we're in the age of AI and cloud software, doing everything from predicting business trends to hunting down fraud.
And you can really see the transformation here. I mean, we went from carving notes into clay tablets to using cloud software, from simple little ledgers to these incredibly complex global standards. But here's the most important shift. The job went from just recording what happened in the past to actively shaping the future through strategy and risk management. It's not bookkeeping anymore. It's business intelligence.
So, okay, what does all that mean for us right now? Well, in our ridiculously complex global economy, where money moves faster than a viral tweet, accounting plays this absolutely critical role.
Just think about it for a second. A company in Canada might be buying raw materials from India, paying employees in the US, and selling its products all over Europe. The accountant is the one who has to track all of that money, figure out if the company is actually making a profit, advise the bosses on smart moves, and spot financial risks. They're the person who has to politely tell a manager, hey, that brilliant idea of yours, it kind of violates, 14 different global accounting standards. I absolutely love this analogy because it's just so perfect. Accountants give you the direction, that's the GPS, and they provide the safety measures, that's the seatbelt. It is definitely not the flashiest job out there, but you take them away, the whole system just flies right off the road.
All right, so if accountants are the GPS, then what are the rules of the road? Well, those are the accounting standards. Imagine a highway with no speed limits, no lanes, no stop signs whatsoever. That's what our financial markets would look like without these rules. Just pure, unfiltered chaos.
So who writes these financial traffic laws? Well, on the global stage, a lot of countries use something called IFRS. Think of it as the International English of accounting. But in the US, they use their own set of rules called GAAP, which is famous for being incredibly detailed. You've got these independent bodies that create the rules and professional organizations that make sure everyone's playing fair. The message is pretty simple. Follow the rules or get ready for a very, very long audit.
Okay, so we've established that accounting is super important, but who are the people actually doing it? It's not just one type of person or one kind of job. The field is way more diverse than you'd probably guess.
This breaks it down so well. First up, you've got your public accountants. We'll call them the rule enthusiasts. They work with a bunch of different clients checking their books. Then there are corporate accountants, the stability seekers, who handle the money for just one company. Management accountants, they're the financial forecasters helping leaders plan for the future. And my personal favorite, forensic accountants, aka CSI Spreadsheet Edition, who investigate financial crimes. And of course, we have the quiet heroes, tax accountants, the people who voluntarily read tax law so the rest of us don't have to.
And what all this really shows you is that this field isn't just for math geniuses. Not at all. It's for puzzle solvers. It's for people who love logic, and for anyone who just gets a deep, secret satisfaction from making things balance. It's for people who love bringing clarity to chaos.
And all of this leads to a really profound, very serious responsibility. An accountant's number one duty is to the public. And this matters a lot. The trust we have in our entire financial system, the one we all rely on, it rests on their shoulders. We're talking about your pension fund, the companies you invest in, the bank where you keep your savings. All of it depends on financial information being truthful, complete, transparent, and yeah, not based on creative imagination.
So, what's the big takeaway here?
Accounting is this ancient, incredibly dynamic, and totally essential profession that is silently powering our modern world. And they might not wear superhero capes, but they do carry calculators. And in a world built on numbers, that's pretty much just as powerful.